Good evening, welcome to 5-Minute News. Tonight we take a closer look at the pandemic that just hit us.
We now go to a live interview to our field reporter.
So how is this affecting our lives?
This confirmed case of nothing wrong with toasting has already killed 2 people, but there has been thousands of confirmed cases. The government has just spent thousands of dollars to stop it from spreading further across the country, possibly causing a global pandemic. Citizens are forbidden to go outdoors and are being told to wear the flu mask the government will provide within 2 days from now on, but they may be delayed.
Thank you for that report, Harry. Let's now go to an interview with an official World Health Organization member.
Thank you. Right now we're very worried that this could end up like some of the previous pandemics. The WHO is sure that this is a pandemic as it meets the 3 criteria. It can easily be spread through humans, it is new, and it causes serious symptoms. It has already passed into pandemic stage where there is no human infected. Also passed phase 3 and 5 where there's only limited human-to-human transmission. What would be the next stage if the pandemic isn't stopped? The disease will go into the pandemic period and there will be more and more people infected and more deaths. Thank you for your time. We now take a short ad break. Welcome back to 5-Minute News. We're now live again with the Minister of Health, Honourable David Cunliffe. Thank you for coming on the show.
So, how has the government, especially the Minister of Health, dealt with past pandemics before the confirmed case of nothing wrong with toasting?
Well, the government has been paying many doctors and biologists to find out what the pandemics were affecting and how to cure them. We're also working on a vaccination so we could deal with this disease in the future. Even as we speak, we are already contacting health organizations around the globe, trying to find out how this nothing wrong with toasting is affecting their part of the world. I've contacted them to set up emergency services, as we have done in our country. This will hopefully slow down the spread of nothing wrong with toasting into the rest of our society.
Has this method proven to be effective in the past?
Methods like vaccinations have been used many times in the past, like when curing smallpox, so it's pretty effective. Back in history, doctors used to use powdered scabs taken from other patients who had the pandemic before it started spreading. This was proven to be very effective, so the study of vaccination was passed down to be finally publicly used against viruses.
Thank you, Minister. We have just received breaking news that a confirmed case of nothing wrong toasting has reached Japan.
Suddenly, these spiders are a remarkable creature. Wow, a wheelchair player! Now I found a pretty quick on the road. I can make it slow in other areas. Can I borrow your wheelchair? What's wrong with you, man? Catch the next one. We'll find more amazing creatures.
Welcome back to 5 Minutes. Tonight we are looking at closer at pandemics.
We now have a report from Dr. Pandemic about how pandemics have affected us in the past and how nothing wrong toasters could affect our society. Pandemics have affected our lives in many ways. Some of these ways is through social effects, economic effects, depopulation, and religious and cultural issues. Some of these social effects could include being unable to visit family members as they have been infected with the disease. Examples of this could be found in a modern day epidemic, where the government would set up roadblocks or restricted areas to stop the spread of the epidemic. SARS put thousands of people under quarantine in hospitals. It also caused doctors inconvenience because they had to be checked every day. Economic effects could include spending millions, if not billions, on trying to find cures for the epidemic. One of the most recent examples is the severe acute respiratory syndrome, where Asia and North America governments used all their medical resources to reduce vaccinations and treatments to cure the patients. Religious and cultural issues could include majority religions targeting minority religions and blaming the epidemic on them. This happened in the past, where over 200 Jewish communities were destroyed and 350 separate massacres had taken place and had been organized by the Christian mob. Also, Christians may become self-floggers, or flagellants practice self-flogging, which is whipping yourself, to apologize to God for your sins.
Thank you for that report, Dr. Pandemic.
That is it for 5-minute news tonight.
Be sure to watch next week.
So how's this? So how's this? Blood.
Thank you for that report, Harry. Let's now go to an interview. Oh.
What would be the next stage if the pandemic isn't stopped? Should I get rid of this?
Yup.
Thank you for coming on the show.
So how has the government, especially the Minister of Health...
Thank you for coming on the show.
So, how has the government, especially the Minister of Health... Thank you for that, crud. It's turn it off, man!
Methods like vaccination has been used many times in the past, like when curing smallpox. So it is pretty effective.